welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a sneak peek tutorial on the candy cane gift box from the metal die set I received from scrapdivadesigns and for the November 2024 release. You could find this die set at scrapdivadesigns.com starting November 1st, 2024, and you could also get a 10% discount using the code prisgemicinc. All the details will be listed in the description box below. Let's get started. So first we have this candy cane gift box, and it's one size I found out, and there's two patterns, or there's so many ways to mix and match them. And so there's this ruffle outline, and then there's this one you can also add into the candy cane, but I chose not to. And so yeah, and I decided this one is going to be a special gift box where the top part of the lid of the candy cane gift box will be clear and translucent part of it, so you can see inside the candy cane. So and it depends on which side you want the candy cane to face. So I decided to have this part face that away, which is the right side. And so I made this the base. And I would also recommend that the pattern be something that doesn't have any sort of direction to the pattern. It'll be easier. Otherwise, it'll be a real challenge. Like I've picked this one here, and it has like bows and candy canes that are like, if you go this way, it's like upside down. So that's something to note. So let's get started. So this is the base, and what I would do is I would cut out one strip like this and fold the little like tooth kind of thing here, and this flap I would fold outwards like this. There's a fold line for here, and this one will be the base. And make sure this fold line is on this right side. And what we're going to do is, for the base, the tooth is going to be at the bottom of the candy cane box, so that the base will be bigger than the top part of the lid. The top part of the lid is going to be on top of the candy cane inside. So let's start gluing the tooth on to the bottom of the candy cane. I applied some glue here, and we're gonna match it with the straight part to the straight part of this base. And the straight part of this base, the template looks like this. And there's another one, which is the other side, which is the cover. Oops, sorry. And so now we're going to start gluing the tooth on. We're not going to do that side that I aligned, this one side, yet, because it's going to connect with another piece later on. So we'll worry about that later. And if you want it quicker, you could use tape. So this is what I'm doing. Just trying to glue the tooth onto the bottom of the base here. Line them up. There. Like this. And we're going to apply some glue onto the inner part of the candy cane. This flap right here. And gently press the strip onto here and make sure it's aligning at the bottom. There we go. And now we're going to connect the top part of here, curving all the way to there. So that would be this piece that has lots of tooth on it. And yes, I believe, let me see, it would be this piece, because you want the straight part to connect with this little tab here. We're going to glue that tab around. Oh wait, it was that piece here, this piece. We're going to glue this tab around, and this tooth is underneath the base like this, all the way around like this to the other side like that. So that's what we're going to do. This is kind of tricky part because you want the tooth at the bottom of the base, and at the same time you want to glue this little flap onto this strip. So yeah, this is like a tricky part. And let's put some glue onto the tooth here. We're gonna keep going along until we reach the end. So yeah, I started one before, and I'm finishing it off again. So this is what I showed you before, and this is with the candy cane pattern. And so once we reach this part here, we can glue this little flap onto this base here. So it's kind of tricky. There. And now, since we started from the tooth, we can apply glue onto this base and glue this strip, and then this strip will go on top of this strip here, and then it'll be like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to apply some glue onto the strip. There we go. So yeah, it's nice to have a pattern like this. And so now we have the base, and you can also decorate the inside of the base with one of these cutting dies. And this one is actually this one here, because when you flip it over, it'll go like this in there. So yeah, gotta be mindful of which direction each template is. It's like the opposite because you're cutting it. So yeah, just be mindful. If you have like pattern paper that's not directional, then I guess it's okay. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. If it's like a solid paper, that is, because you can flip it over, and if it's like a pink cardstock, that's pink on both sides. But yeah, I think it does still matter if there's no other color at the back, but here it is. And then we're gonna also put one on this side. You don't have to, because this outer part here, you could make it, if you want to make it white, you could, but I decided I wanted a pattern here. So I'm gonna glue this on top of here, and this is this one. There we go. And next we're gonna cut out this one, the strips, which is this one here, like that. And this one, how I got it like this is I used this one and as well as this one. I put it together and I used gold cardstock and I cut it out and it came out like this. And I would recommend putting this on inside like this. So it'll be easier when you're gluing everything together, everything aligns, and then we'll place it on top and see it's covering the tooth parts here at the side. Or you can just like glue this gold piece on first and then this one. So yeah, let's glue this gold one, and we'll just apply the glue onto the outline here, like that. This is starting to get really pretty. And this on top. Don't know if you can see. There we go. Apply this on here like this. There. Now we got the base. Base is done. Now we're going to do the cover. And so the cover, I use acetate and I use this template here, which is the other opposite side from this side. And I use acetate and it came out like this. And I would also cut out another one of those gold pieces. And what I did was, here's one like this. So it's the opposite, the same thing for the cover. And then I will cut another one of these, the ones that were from this side, because I want to cover the tooth of the inside. So, and then when I flip it over, there's these line here, and I cut out the little scallops, cut it out. So I'm gonna finish completing to cut this out. I don't know if you can see the line here, so I'm gonna cut that out. There. This is only like for like this see-through cover. If it was something else, it would be something like this, but I just didn't want it to see the tooth when we're gluing it, so that's why I prepared this piece here for the inside of the base cover. I mean of the cover. So now we're gonna take this piece here, and these tooth are going to go on top of the cover here. Let's start gluing them. And just align this part here and the inside part, and start. Make sure you are very accurate because the glue is gonna show onto your acetate and it'll look really crazy. And what I do is I use alcohol and a cotton swab to swab out like this part here, so it's going to be a little bit messy. That's the only part about this. Oh, and also wait, hold on, let me just I would cut a little bit off of the ends of these tooth because I don't want them to show, and this outline might not cover all of it, so I cut parts of it out. And let's reattach this again, sorry. Let's reattach this. Let me put some more glue on here. You don't have to do this if it's not a clear, if it's not acetate. But yeah, this is like a challenge. There we go. And yeah, it's starting to get like glue everywhere. And let's continue on. Let's glue the inner flap. I'm just going to apply some glue on this acetate, the inside part. Or you can have double-sided tape and remove the double-sided tape. And here we go. In the long strip, we're going to glue the flap, this little flap, with some glue onto the long strip. The long strip has this flat side, and we're going to glue it right against the end. Don't know if you can see. This is also tricky. There we go. And we're going to cut some of the tooth so it's not as long. But you can still like glue the flaps because you still need a little bit of the flap, because or else it won't stick to your candy cane. Maybe I'll just add the glue onto the side here so we don't get it all over the candy cane. So I'm just gonna clear this out. And yeah, it's not as messy. Yeah. Keep adding glue. Or a really thin double-sided tape, like super thin. And we're gonna also later on glue this part, but yeah, we'll deal with it when we get there. We're almost done the tricky part. Okay, let's apply some glue to the base inside the top cover, the inside part. And make sure you tuck this flap in before you press on anything. There. We're almost done. We're going to now add this gold piece in here to hide the little strips, hopefully. I'm just praying. Yeah. Sorta is, I think this part needs to be a little bit over there. Let's see. There we go. I'm seeing if it, yes. So you can add some glue onto the gold piece and glue it onto here to hide the strip. Like that. There we go. And let's apply this top piece onto here like this, and we're almost done. So let's apply this gold piece. We're just gonna add some glue onto the side here like this. And clean up any glue residuals if there's any in the middle of the candy cane with alcohol and a cotton Q-tip or something, or even paper towel is fine as well. And add the gold piece on like this. There we go. And finally this pink one. almost there. Don't want to put too much glue or else it'll just like squirt out as you press it. And there, it's like clear. And let's find some, you can put like chocolate candy in here, and I found these that I have in my stash, so I'm just going to add these like resin pieces in. I thought it was cute. Yeah, you could add anything like real chocolates. I'm just adding these. And I have this unicorn kind of thing. Yeah. There. And then we're gonna put this lid on. Look how cute this is. I don't know if you can see inside, but like, I can see it through here, but I don't know. My lighting is not completely, but this is so neat. Oh my goodness. And then you can use like some kind of and you can decorate it furthermore. Like I have this ribbon, maybe you can tie it around this candy cane. I don't know, like, or you can make a bow and just glue it on top of the lid. But yeah, something like this. I'm just giving some examples. This is so neat. And then you, of course, you would like cut the ribbon to whatever length. This is so nice. Isn't this so pretty? And then this came from like last year. I think there's a peppermint too. Like I made this like last year for Scrap Diva. I was part of their design team last year too. Peppermint candy. That would be so cute if it went like here. Peppermint. I made it into a shaker. It's so neat. Peppermint candy or candy, and then you could glue it on here. I think the size of this top part, like the width of this is oh, I don't have an inch ruler with me. Centimeter wise, it's like 2 centimeters. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can find this die set at scrapdivadesigns.com starting November 1st, 2024. And you could also get a 10% discount using the code prisgemicinc10. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Toodaloo!